So I'd just like to give you a little insight into the detail of this course 4, which I've called Classical Philosophy and the Breath. Because basically we get into the body of texts and teachings that are what you might call the early developmental period in this whole history, at least recorded history that we know of around yoga. So you can go back at most 3,000 years, but typically 1,700 to 2,700 years ago. That's in that period, right, where you might say is 700 BCE to the 3rd, 4th century in our modern time. That sort of 1,000-year window makes up these post-Vedic texts and gets us right up to the Sankhya Yoga time. So you could say the basics and basis of what we would now start to call yoga practice had a lot of its origin here, definitely the understanding of yoga. So I was, you could say, fortunate, but had to do a lot of hard work, both in studying these materials in the traditional Indian sense, but also in a modern doctoral academic sense. So bottom line is, all the work I've done around these classical yoga teachings put together, and I condense and offer the written materials around them so that you can get into that yourself in our afternoon sessions on these topics. We'll of course be exploring pranayama practice in a developmental and advancing way. That's key. And on top of that, of course, the other aspects of inner meditative practice, asana practice, and free time. Don't forget that.